Season 1 for Battlefield 6 is right around the corner, and today I kind of want to give you a preview of what to expect when Season 1 launches. Season 1 will be launching on October the 28th. It will be in 3 different phases. Phase 1 comes out on the 28th of October. Phase 2 will be launching in November, and then Phase 3 will be launching in December. We have not got any more information about what's coming with Season 1 from EA just yet, besides the preview we got earlier before the game launched. I'm sure when it gets closer to launch time for Season 1, we should hear some more stuff from them. But we do know that we will be getting new weapons, a new map, a new vehicle, a new multiplayer mode, new attachments, and more. Now, there's a lot of speculation that the Battle Royale, the Firestorm mode, will be launching with the start of Season 1. We'll have to wait for confirmation from EA for that. That's just kind of speculation as of right now. But when it comes to the new map, it is called Black Weld Fields. This is going to be in the California Badlands, and so far the only image we have is an image that shows an oil refinery field and kind of a lot of fire and things off in the distance. I'm not sure if this is just part of the map, if the entire map is just the oil refinery fields. We'll have to wait and see, but we do know it's going to be at least a larger scale sized map because it supports all combat sizes, land and air vehicles. So it's at least going to be somewhere around the size of Firestorm or something like that we have in game as of right now. I don't know if it'll be as big as Morocco Valley, but those were the 2 largest maps we have inside of Battlefield 6 at launch. So I'm guessing somewhere around that size because both of those maps support all combat sizes and of course all the vehicles as well. It does look like an interesting map. Like I said, we're not sure what all is going to be included with this. If the image we've seen is the entire map, if that's the case, it's pretty wide open. I'm guessing there's a bit more to it, or at least I hope there is. When it comes to the new mode, it will be Strike Point. This is designed for 4 versus 4 combat. It is an intense small team tactical mode where a squad fights another squad across multiple rounds to capture a key objective. There is only 1 life each round, so make it count. We're not sure all of the details about this just yet. This does sound like some things you would have in maybe your Counter-Strikes, your Rainbow Six Sieges, even like Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. This could be something similar to that. I do find it interesting that the new mode is a smaller mode. We have tons of modes inside of Battlefield 6 right now. And I do know I have been playing some of the smaller modes, unlocking some of the character skins and stuff like that. They are very populated. It does not take a long time to find a game. And that's a good thing, because in past Battlefield titles, some of these smaller modes were not very populated. So I'm glad to see everyone enjoying all the different modes that Battlefield 6 has to offer. For the vehicle, we will have the APC Traverse Mark II land vehicle. This is an armored personnel carrier that seats 4, 1 driver, 1 roof gunner, and 2 backseat passenger side gunners, serving mostly as an infantry support vehicle. We'll have to kind of see what unlocks this has available. I'm sure it's probably going to be something similar to the IFV maybe. We know the IFV and the tanks have a few different unlocks that one have that the other does not. But as of right now, this seems like another type of, just infantry support style vehicle, but one that also does a bit of damage as well. I'm not sure if it's going to have a cannon or anything like that on top like the IFV does for the driver. This could just be a type of vehicle that is mainly made for the gunners in the passenger seats and on the roof. When it comes to the new weapons, we have the SOR 300C carbine rifle, a low rate of fire subcompact carbine chambered and high damage, 300 blackout ammunition compared to the platform's 5.56 version. So this is going to be another carbine. The carbines are really good in game. I think all of the weapons are really good, probably besides the assault rifles. I feel like the assault rifles are probably the weakest of everything we have available to us. And I know there's a lot of people out there saying they would like to see the LMGs and the submachine guns and stuff like that nerfed. I would really like to see just the assault rifles buffed up to kind of be on par with everything else and pretty much leave everything alone. I think the guns are really enjoyable in game right now, and I hate to see a lot of changes to them besides a few buffs here and there for the ones that are underperforming. We also have the Mini Fix Sniper Rifle. It says, remember the Scout Elite, then consider this lightweight bolt-action sniper rifle designed for aggressive recon soldier, a mini fix to your needs. And past Battlefield titles have always had an option, and I can think of all the way back to Bad Company, where there were these sniper rifles that were designed to shoot faster and be more of a close quarters style aggressive sniping option. And that's what this sounds like from the description we've got from EA. And those are a lot of fun to play with. They're not really designed to sit back and get, 100, 200, 300 plus meter headshots. These are really designed to be in the action. I'm not sure how popular they will be, considering I'm sure most of you are playing in the open weapon system. I know that's kind of a big conversation in the community. But when this was an option for games years ago, and of course we had closed weapons, this was really the only way that the sniper could really get up close and personal, unless you were really quick with sniping, not really quick scoping, but still able to hit a lot of your shots at close ranges. You kind of had to go with some of these different snipers that were made for more aggressive play. Now we'll have to wait and see if these are as popular, considering a sniper could use anything they wanted, from a sniper rifle to a carbine to a submachine gun. So this does sound like it could be a fun one to use. We'll just have to wait and see when Season 1 launches on October the 28th. We're also going to be getting the GGH-22 sidearm, a high-capacity, high-fire rate, and low-damage pistol meant to bail a soldier out when their primary, and in this case of assault, both their primaries run dry. The sidearms so far in Battlefield 6 are a bit underwhelming. I do feel like they could use a bit of a tweak, a bit of a buff to improve some of them, some of their damage, I guess I should say, because they are all pretty decent at having a higher fire rate, but pretty low damage, except of course the revolver, and it is a pretty difficult weapon to use for everyone. If you can master it and you can master the recoil, the revolver is really, really good. But most players are going to use something, of course, they can just pull out really quickly, hope to hit, a couple shots to get the final kill shot on someone if they run out of ammo, or if they're having to swap weapons because of a reload. So the GGH-22 kind of sounds to be on par of what we already have available to us in game. We also have the rail cover and the LPVO attachments available for a variety of rifles and light machine guns. These two attachments, the rail cover and the low-powered variable optic, are the first of several to drop after launch to make you rethink how you spend those attachment points. And I'm glad they're adding in new attachments now that they have somewhat increased the progression to unlock attachments. The first 20 attachments unlock quicker than they did, of course, at launch, but it still takes a long time to get a weapon to Mastery 50. I'm sure most of you are like myself. You play around with a lot of different weapons in game. I have a lot of them between 15 and around 25, but at the same time, a lot of the sights and a lot of the grips I do not have unlocked yet. Fortunately, and I guess unfortunately at the same time, a lot of those grips and sights that you unlock later down the road, unless it is something like an infrared style scope, a lot of them are pretty much the same thing that you already have. They don't really vary in what they do a lot. So there is a bit of filler there when it comes to attachments, and I hope they kind of look at some of these attachments later down the road and maybe adjust exactly how they work on your weapon. And I also like the idea of making you rethink how you spend your attachment points. There needs to be really good attachments that cost a lot, that you're going to have to give something else up for to use that attachment, but I'm okay with that. So if it's something that is really useful, I'm all right with dropping a few other attachments to have a really good attachment. That is going to be all that is coming to the game on the 28th of October. Then, of course, like I said, the second phase of Season 1 will be launching on November the 18th. When we get closer to time to that, I will make a separate video for it, because I'm sure we'll have more details about that when the time comes. And the Winter Offensive, which is Phase 3, will be launching December the 9th. Now keep in mind, when Season 1 launches on the 28th, the Battle Pass will be coming with this. And if you do have the Phantom Edition of the game, you have the Pro Token. As far as we know, there's not anything else involved with the Pro Token as of right now. We may hear some more info in the coming days, but we do know the Pro Token is going to at least give you 25 tier skips inside of that Battle Pass. Anyway, guys, leave me a comment with your thoughts. Let me know if you're looking forward to Season 1 of Battlefield 6. And if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.